Stock Market News brought to you by Stockbrokers Zambia Limited.
Stockbrokers Zambia Limited is pleased to present its weekly stock exchange news and market update for the week ended Friday, 13th June 2025. My name is Lusekelo and I'm anchoring this week's stock market update. In the trading week ended 13th June 2025, the Lusekelo All-Share Index closed at 20,486.76 points. On a year-to-date basis, the Lusekelo Index is up 32.68% in kwacha terms and up 54.09% in USD terms. In comparison with other African stock markets, the South African Jersey All-Share Index is up 0.65%, whilst the Nairobi All-Share Index is up 2.40%. Gainers and losers in the week. On gainers, CEC gained 3 kwacha 2 ingwe and closed at 22 kwacha 2 ingwe. Puma gained 2 ingwe and closed at 5 kwacha. And Standard Chartered gained 23 ingwe and closed at 2 kwacha 36 ingwe. On losers, Airtel lost 50 ingwe and closed at 94 kwacha 50 ingwe. Bata lost 19 ingwe and closed at 6 kwacha. ZCCMIH lost 1 kwacha and closed at 100 kwacha. And Zambia Re lost 10 ingwe and closed at 2 kwacha 60 ingwe. Turnover and market activity. Total trading turnover on the Lusekelo in the week was 87 million kwacha, of which CEC contributed 90.66%. The market recorded a total of 1,851 trades in the week under review.
Investors Diary. The Stock Market Investors Diary is brought to you by Stockbrokers Zambia. Cautionary announcements.
The following companies have issued cautionary announcements: Madison Financial Services, CEC Africa, Safico, Riz, and ZCCMIH. For details of these cautionary announcements, please refer to the Stockbrokers Zambia Limited website at www.sbz.com.zm. Other market announcements. The following companies have issued market announcements that can be accessed on the Lusaka Stock Exchange News Service. Zamefa and ZCCMIH released change in directorate announcements, and Airtel released its abridged financials and an interim dividend announcement. The full announcements can be accessed on the Stockbrokers Zambia website at www.sbz.com.zm.
Understanding the stock market. A brief guidance brought to you by Stockbrokers Zambia Limited.
Numbers are one thing, but what does this mean? To give us some insight and commentary on the overall performance of the Lusekelo over the last year period of the year so far, that is some notable positives and negatives, is our guest today, Mr. Lewis Mosho Jr., a SEC licensed analyst from Vatam Capital. Over to you, Lewis.
Thanks for having me on, Lusekelo. Of all 27 companies on the exchange, that is both listed and quoted, 13 are all growing in price year-to-date terms, 4 are declining in price, and 10 are stagnant. This means that you have a 48% probability to be making capital gains thus far, which is quite a significant value, and a 15% chance to be losing value in your portfolio. Furthermore, when we dig deeper into the Lusekelo All-Share Index year-to-date of 33%, 18% or 5 companies are underperforming the market and 30% are beating the market thus far. With the recent performance of the market shattering milestones in record time, we project that more companies that are underperforming will beat the market by end of year, giving investors even more capital gains this year. It's essentially a great year to be an investor. Some notable outperformers are Airtel with the highest year-to-date of 117.24%, Zamefa with 99.6%, supported by strong final year 24 financials and commendable strategies from the management, and AECI with a generational return to form over the year 2024. The most notable decliner thus far is Puma with a year-to-date drop of just under 14%. Some stocks to watch over the remainder of the year are Stanchart with a decline of 11%, but trading activity has been showing signs of a potential recovery, regardless of the management's odd decision to sell the wealth and retail banking division. Zambia Sugar with an interesting strategy going forward to diversify their product range by utilizing more waste material from sugar production into other valuable products, and Chilanga with their impressive fundamentals and undeniable focus on cement quality.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Lewis, and thank you all for listening to our Market Insight series. And for more information, feel free to follow our weekly podcast on Spotify and YouTube at Stockbrokers Zambia Limited. as well as reach us on the following social media platforms, which are open for client and or public engagement: WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Have a great week.
Stock Market News brought to you by Stockbrokers Zambia Limited.